G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So exciting today. I finally got the final piece for my vlogging rig. I'll drop a photo here if I remember. So we're not actually running that setup at the moment because, as you guys know, my public vlogging confidence isn't through the roof. We're still trying to get a hang on that, especially when in Australia, I don't know if America is different, but in Australia, like, people just stare at you and it does my head in. I get so caught up in it. And did you see the size of that rig I just showed you? I feel like a clown walking through somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna feel even dumber when I walk through the shopping centre with my fish, because I don't know if any of you noticed, but over the Christmas break we actually hit 500 subscribers. So huge shout out to everyone that's subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe, because there's 35% of viewers aren't subscribed, so we could raise that number quite a bit. Alright, so we're at Bunnings. This is what we're here for. A Zito, what's it called? Electric charcoal starter. I watched a video on one of these. I can't believe how well they light. I'm actually quite happy with all the Zito products I've bought, even though how cheap they are. This thing's $39. I've been looking online. You can get like a known brand one for $100, but one thing I know with the Zito and Bunnings is they've got an instant replacement warranty. So yeah, look, see written there, 3-year replacement warranty. So in case you haven't guessed it, today's video is not about fish. I'm gonna reverse sear a piece of steak for myself. Alright guys, so I've got home, I've hooked all the adapters up. I can see up in the top corner of the screen there that the microphone is working. So basically this is a test for me, and I'm showing you guys at the same time. Is the microphone working? Now I'm gonna watch this video back. Hey guys, just before we unbox this electric charcoal igniter, I just want to talk about the fish walk. So now that we've reached 500 subs, we do need to take the fish on a walk. But this vlogging rig is not going to be any good for the walk. We need a wireless microphone. Now, the wireless microphone is like 250 Australian dollars. So I have just over $100 sitting in the PayPal account, which the PayPal is Fish Room exclusive. I have made that just for the Fish Room. So any money that accumulates in the PayPal will be used basically online to buy I've already told you guys that everything that is in that account goes towards the channel. So I've dropped the PayPal link, or the email address to send PayPal, in the description. If any of you guys could spare $5, I don't mean to ask for handouts. I'm getting better at asking for money, because I'm trying to, basically the way I look at it is how much money I'm actually putting, how much time I'm actually putting into the channel. So I'm putting roughly 10 hours a week into the channel. That's zero profit. So me asking for a small bit of money, I don't think that it's too much to ask. Obviously, I'm not saying if you're struggling to pay your rent and stuff like that, and you can't afford to give me money, I don't want those people to feel bad for not giving me any money. This is not a guilt trip or anything. I am just asking anyone that can help. Saving for the wedding is pretty hardcore. The next 10 months is going to be tight as far as money goes. So I don't want to do that walk until we get that microphone. If you can help me get that microphone, it'd be hugely appreciated. Obviously, huge shout out to the Patreons. And I've actually had a couple of Patreons message me and say that they want to donate more money than the monthly subscription to the Patreon. So that is actually one of the reasons backed behind me putting the PayPal address on there. Anyway, let's get stuck into opening this box. That was way too businessy, wasn't it? I'm sorry about that, guys. I just had to get it off my chest. Here we go. Alright, so as you guys just found out, the microphone is working good. I haven't listened to it through my headphones yet, just through the camera speaker, but it seems to sound pretty good. Anyway, let's turn the light on. We might as well play with all of our toys while we're here. I don't know why I bought the light. I think I told you guys yesterday, Cletus McFarlane's got the light on his GoPro rig, and I idolize him, so I just copied him. Wow, is there any instructions? Yes. I don't really read instructions, but I really want to know if it gives a time. It doesn't have a time frame. Oh, hang on. So, it must not be must not stay on. You have to hold your thumb on the switch. Maybe. That's annoying. I don't like that. I wonder if I can pull it apart and take the spring out of that switch. Not that I condone working on electrical products in your home. 100 to 200 millimeters away. That's further away than I thought. Keep it aimed at the same point for at least 60 seconds. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to light it. Alright guys, so I've got the smoker over here. We actually have to put it near the koi pond because I don't want to cook under the eave. So one of our projects is actually going to be putting a flue in the eave. Now I've never put a flue in, and I'm sure that I'm going to do it wrong, so I'll be happy to hear you guys' comments when I do that. Just like the shade sail is set up wrong in the roof. Turns out cabinet making apprenticeship, you don't learn how to work on roofs. Anyway, let's get this thing going. This video is going to be a nightmare to edit because I've just been talking too much crap, but I think I'm going to have to stop the video there, guys, and get back to you and tell you how long it takes, because I need to swap hands and this is not making good YouTube content. Alright guys, so I was holding it 100 mil away like the instructions, and it wasn't doing shit. I literally went for 5 minutes. So then I went YOLO, let's hold it hard up against it. And it took like 30 seconds to light that bit there that's alight now. Alright guys, so things are looking up since the last video. I reread the instructions. It was completely my fault. So the instructions say hold the trigger hard up against the coal until it ignites, and then pull it 100 to 200 millimeters away once it starts igniting. So as you can tell by me saying that, I was meant to ignite it before I pulled it away, whereas I was holding it away to start off with. So it's completely my fault. Sorry if I led you astray, and for all the people that have stopped watching this video before now, they're gonna just think that this is a crappy product. I cable tied the switch. The cable tie does slide off, but it's kind of working. Alright guys, if you've made it this far into the video, I figured you're probably interested in what I'm cooking. So we've got our fire going. I've just got a piece of jarrett on there to start off with. I'm kind of considering pulling it off and swapping it out for the jam wood, but we might as well use the piece that's on there. It's only a small bit, so it's not going to burn for very long. And I'm going to get covered in smoke here, but we've got our Scotch fillet in there. It's not a fancy Scotch fillet, it's just it's a $9 piece of steak, but I cooked one last week and it was just a cheap Coles piece of Scotch fillet, But I like selected the best looking one out of like the Coles selection, and it ended up being like literally one of the best pieces of meat I have ever eaten. Alright guys, so steak's looking pretty good. We've got it, it's like between 250 and 200 Fahrenheit each side, and I've like moved it over a little bit just to get a bit more temp in it. And Mrs. got a couple of veggie patties, so we figured why not. Hang on. Sorry, I'm on a live stream at the same time, so we're actually vlogging while we're live streaming. So say hi everybody. Jump over to Dr. Black 66 if you want to check out another channel. We're actually on mute now, so they can't hear us.
Josh.
So I shared the live stream on my Facebook. Hopefully a couple of you have jumped on it. I can't turn the volume down for some reason. I'm not really sure how to use the app properly. But in the meantime, we're gonna cook this up. I'm basically doing the veggie patties exactly the same way as the meat. I'm not sure if it's a good idea or a bad idea, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Where are you from, Lauren, actually?
So this is literally just like a 2-minute thing. The fire's probably a little bit smaller than I would actually like to be searing the steak, but we're just going to work with what we have. It should be alright. Alright guys, so I didn't sear it for very long, only about 3 minutes. Basically, the Scotch fillet I've got isn't as thick as the last one that I seared, so I knew if I left it on there for too long, the meat would become too well done. So that's basically that, guys. If you made it this far through the video, I'm actually very proud of you, because this video is going to be an editing nightmare to start off with because of how much I've actually filmed and how much I've dribbled crap. But dinner's ready, so that means it's time to say goodbye. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit the red button down the bottom, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.